we're back. Thank you so much for staying with us. We will be continuing with our conversation very shortly. But before we get to that, allow us once again, like we always do on the program, give you tips on what you need to do as a farmer to make sure that you are growing in the agricultural sector. So dear farmer, make sure that ufanyi mambo ya ukulima ukiwa peke yako. Join hands with other farmers and be part of a cooperative society, because your cooperative society becomes your voice as a farmer. When you are in your society, you do stand a higher chance of getting financial support from various financial institutions like the Cooperative Bank. Also, you do get the chance to get professional agronomy services. You also get quality farm inputs. Here we are talking about your seeds, your fertilizers, and your seedlings as well. Also, you get a market for your produce at the end of the day. Remember, mkiwa wakulima wengi katika your society yenyu, you're able to aggregate a lot more produce, and that means hata mkienda kwa soko, kwa sababu mko na mazao mengi and also it's good quality, you do have a better negotiating power. Na utakuwa unalalamikia masuala ya bei all the time. Also, something else that Cooperative Bank is very keen on doing is making sure that farmers in cooperative societies are able to access clean, renewable energy. Utapata wakulima wengi kama wale wako kwa dairy sector, you have cows which give you animal waste every day. Instead of disposing that waste, you can convert it into biogas. Na najua hiyo setup ya biogas ama solar energy can be quite costly at the beginning. At this point, you do not have to worry about that, because Cooperative Bank is stepping in to make sure that you as a farmer in your cooperative society, you're able to access clean, renewable energy. They're able to install for you biogas. They're able to install for you solar energy to make sure that as you practice agriculture, as you practice agribusiness, you are also taking care of the environment. Climate change is real, and they're making that process very smooth for you by supporting you financially. So be part of a cooperative society and enjoy the benefits that come from the Cooperative Bank. Now tuendelee na conversation yetu hapa. Nataka tuelewe hiyo process ya grafting. Okay? And I'll task you, Mr. Anthony, to take us through that. Huwa tunatumia the indigenous as the rootstock ama tunaweza tumia mti ingine tofauti?
Thank you so much. We use Tetraphilus as our rootstocks because even if you take these nuts, however, even if it is grafted, you put them in the soil, they will give you the qualities of the rootstock that was grafted. So it doesn't matter which nuts that you had harvested, but we highly recommend that for improved practices in agriculture, and we appreciate technology, we appreciate that you are supposed to use Tetraphila variety, which we call Kiabu 3, as the seed nut that you are supposed to propagate in your seed bed. And from there, after 1 year, you are supposed to come in, get certified clean material for grafting from your mother seed bed, where you have protected the area where you are going to get scions from which you are going to graft those rootstocks, and after 1.5 years, you are free to go and plant those hardened seedlings.
Right. So for your rootstock, you can either use the Kiambu 3 or you can also use the indigenous.
Exactly.
Right. That either of the two is allowed.
Yes, it's allowed.
Great.
Yes.
I'll come to you, Mr. John, and I want you to talk to us about, tumesikia mkulima wetu hapa James akisema prices have become very good, and that is such a drastic increment from 20 shillings to 150. That is completely, it's a lot of money, right? Yes. So what are the factors that have attributed to this growth, and is it sustainable? Ndo tusifike mahali tena Mr. James anze kulalamika bei ni kama imeshuka chini. What are the factors attributing to that, and how can we maintain that?
Okay, let me say that many farmers have embraced macadamia farming in a thing of diversifying agriculture, and therefore there have been production of high quality nuts. Also, there have been government policies that have allowed macadamia business to thrive. There have been that extension of the ban of exporting macadamia in what? The ban has been extended. Now you can export macadamia in shells. Therefore, the government policies have also made the business to be be lucrative.
All right.
Yes.
Is it sustainable as of now?
Macadamia business has been fluctuating for a while, so we cannot say really it is sustainable, but it is hard to be sustainable. Macadamia business has been booming, only that it went low for a certain period of years, but now it is going up.
Right.
So we hope the prices will be up going far.
Great. Thank you so much for that. Nataka sasa tuangalie, diseased macadamia gani imeafektiwa na pest. Mkulima ataona nini kwa shamba yake yetampatia hiyo signal things are not looking very okay in the farm. Mr. James, I'll start with you. Nionyeshe hapa.
I think I've carried some. This one.
Hii inaonyesha shimo hapa.
Kuna shimo ndani.
Right. Hii inaweza kuwa imefanyika nini? Mr. James?
There can be two things. There is a pest called a stink bug that can have it has attacked the nut. Maybe has attacked the nut. Either a stink bug or a nut borer. It's a macadamia nut borer.
Right.
Yes.
So how can my farmer control that? I'll come to you, Mr. Anthony.
Okay. First of all, it is good to have what we call proper agronomy practices in the farm, or proper crop husbandry. First of all, you are supposed to check your farm not to be clogged. So you need to do pruning. When proper pruning assists in aeration of your orchard,
Right.
making sure that pest multiplication is not happening in your farm.
Right. Naona hapa tuko na shida ingine. This is another damaged nut. James, ni nini nafanyika hapa?
I think hii ni inaitwa husk.
Tuko na expert hapa atatukonfirmia kama ni hiyo ama si hiyo. What is going on here?
There is a pest called cystis. There is also what my friend has mentioned about the stink bug. These are some of the common challenges farmers face. They are the pests that farmers in the field need to control.
Right.
At the pinhead size
Right.
of the nuts.
Great.
And the pinhead size is this size. Make sure that your orchard it's not infested with pests. You can use chemical control, and also those good agronomic practices.
Right.
What we call GAP.
Right.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Because of time, we do have to end the conversation there. Thank you so much, Mr. Anthony, Mr.
Yes.
James, and Mr. John. Asanteni sana kwa kutuongelesha kuhusu masuala ya macadamia and also giving us tips on what we need to do to make sure to control pests in our farms. Sindio?
Yes.
Thank you so very much for that. As we wind up the program, lazima pia mnipatie farm joke of the day, hiyo answer, sindio? Muliona vizuri? Swali ilikuwa, which plant is always cold? Mr. Anthony?
It has to be macadamia.
Macadamia. Amesema macadamia. James, which plant is always cold?
Coconut.
Coconut. Mr. Anthony?
Macadamia.
Macadamia.
Yes.
Okay, when it's cold, unaambiaga mtu it's so chilly outside.
Chilly.
The answer is chilly. You get the point? Right, and with that, we have come to the end of the program. A very big thanks to our farmer in Taita Taveta, who taught us a lot about the removal of the hard outer covering. A big thanks, of course, to our viewers for choosing to be with us every single day of the week. We say a very big thanks, and of course, you, our guests, for being very generous with your time and your knowledge. We'll see you again tomorrow. We will be focusing on dairy farming in Kenya. Until then, do have yourselves a fantastic evening. My name is Violetta Ngina. Goodbye.
Kenya's Gold, brought to you by